was held in Washington to reject the United States attacks on Venezuela. People from across the country traveled to join the growing anti-war movement, which demonstrated in front of the White House. Representatives of social movements and high-profile peace activists spoke at the rally.
To tell Trump, who was at the White House, that this movement has just begun and that people are becoming more and more aware of another dangerous war against Venezuela this time. And we're going to be marching, we're going to have a forum and teach-in. We're beginning a new campaign across this country to have teach-ins in dozens of cities and to keep moving until the people of this country stand up to stop the U.S. war drive, the sanctions, the coup attempt.
The U.S. has waged political and economic war on Venezuela for 20 years since Hugo Chavez was elected, and the war is intensifying even this week with sanctioning of MasterCard and Visa being proposed. This is an attack on all levels of Venezuelan society, and one thing that I showed was the irony that the upper classes are in favor of sanctions and in favor of military intervention and are calling on the U.S. to invade their country as a last resort because they've lost the streets.
Aid was trying to enter our country. That could have been an awful and, terrorific situation. And thank God, because of our people and the consciousness of our people, nothing that was that horrible happened. But you have the New York Times three weeks later basically rewriting history, very convenient, 3 weeks later, and saying, yes, there wasn't as peaceful as they were showing us. I hope that the next events that happen in Venezuela don't need to have the New York Times and don't need to wait 3 weeks or more or longer to tell us what's happening.